What is going on, everyone? Shaking Big 2355 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our MLB Show 18 Oakland A's franchise. Before we get into today's game, we got a little bit of injury news we got to go over. First baseman, one of our top prospects, Matt Olson, landed on the DL shortly after yesterday's video, the game I showed you in that video. He has about 1 to 3 days left, so he should be back. This, in terms of games I show you here on the channel, this should be the only game he is not in. He should be coming off the DL soon. So, looking at the lineup the way we have it, without Olson, Simeon's moving over to shortstop. Chapman moves from third to first. Matt Joyce comes in to play DH. And then Escobar moves from shortstop to third base just because he has a little better arm than Simeon. And then Chad Pinner came off the disabled list, adding us an extra utility guy. With that said, guys, let's get into today's game. We got some baseball highlights for today as the 28 and 27 Oakland Athletics host the 27 and 26 Tampa Bay Rays in what should probably be a wild card matchup. Oakland A's currently a game back of a wild card spot, so they are looking to definitely win this one. They're going to send Andrew Triggs, their opening day starter, to the mound, making the 12th start of the year. He is 4-3 with a 3.48 ERA, 34 strikeouts over 62 innings pitched, and a whip of 1.34. He has walked 22 batters. He'll be squaring off against Matt Andriese. Andriese is making his 11th start. He is currently 2-7 with a 6.53 ERA, 30 strikeouts over 51 innings. Kick things off, very first batter, bottom of the first, Jed Lowry leading off. And he's going to get into one, sends it deep back to the fence. He is going to be robbed by Souza Jr. And no run there. Let's fast forward now to the top of the third inning. And it's going to be a base hit for Tim Anderson of the Rays. Two outs now later in the inning, 2-1 count over the third baseman Escobar's head. That's going to put 2 runners on with 2 outs. So, very next batter coming to the plate here. He's going to strike out Denard Span, looking to Triggs, so he gets out of that jam in the third. Bottom of the fourth, A's still looking for their first base hit in this one. Chris Davis thought he had one until he is robbed by Tim Anderson. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Brad Miller, switch hitting shortstop. Gonna split the gap there, split the outfielders. And he's chugging. He's gonna make the big turn to third. He's gonna get in there just in time. Has a 1-out triple. So now 1 out. Triggs facing the batter. He's gonna get the batter to pop up into shallow center field. Should not. And the runner tags and goes for some reason. Thompson doesn't throw the ball. The run shouldn't have scored. Instead, Miller comes in. It's 1-0 Rays. Top of the 7th inning. We're fast forwarding all the way to the top of the 7th. And Triggs going to strike out a batter with runners on the corner, 1 out. In a bit of a jam, and then gets the next guy to line out. So he gets out of that jam. He would go 7 innings in this one and give up 8 hits. That 1 earned run, which probably should have been an error on Thompson. No walks, 6 strikeouts. Bottom 7th, A's still looking for the first base hit. This time, Chris Davis is not going to get robbed. Fires it through the hole for the first hit of the game for the A's. 2 outs now. Matt Chapman trying to get it to tie and run in. He gets just under that one. And he's going to fly out to retire the side in the 7th. 1-0 Rays still. Bottom of the 8th inning. Matt Joyce DHing. Going to find the gap there. All the way back to the wall, off the fence. He's in there with a 1-out double. So the tying run is at second base with 1 out. And Matt Andriese took a no-hitter into the 7th. He will be pulled in favor of Sergio Romo, who is perfect through 13 appearances, over 10 in a third. He'll be taking on Trace Thompson with 1 out here. First batter. 2-1 is the count. Joyce, remember, at second base, and Thompson back at the wall. It's out of here. Trayce Thompson with a go-ahead 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th, 7th of the year. And the A's take a 2-1 lead. There were definitely late inning dramatics in Oakland tonight. And Trayce Thompson's been struggling at the plate. Moved him from the 5-hole to the 8th hole. And he comes up big there. You can tell he's hyped. Liam Hendricks in now to close things down. Probably didn't think he'd get a shot here. Gets through the first two guys. No issues. 3-2 full count to Brad Miller. Sends the chopper. Lowry playing shortstop, remember, in this one. Usually plays second base. He's going to say he beat out the throw. So now the winning run, well, go-ahead run rather, at the plate. No problem for Chad Pinder, who's playing second base. And the A's hang on to win this one. Come from behind in the bottom of the 8th. Huge. Prove the record to 29-27. The Rays fall to 27-27. So that definitely keeps the A's ahead of them in the wild card race. Andrew Triggs doesn't get the win, gets a no decision. But he goes 7 strong innings. And the bats still were not hitting, but clutch hitting tonight at least. And just a big win for the A's. They really needed this one. Hendricks with the save, of course. Mallex Smith had 2 hits for the Rays in this one. Led the way was Brad Miller with 3 for 4. He had that triple. And the run scored. Andrees pitched phenomenally. Gets a no decision, of course. 7 1/3, 2 hits. And that one home run from Trayce Thompson. He had 4 strikeouts. Gets his ERA under 6. So he's having a bad year, but he had a very good day today. And then Romo blew it for him. He had a perfect season. And Thompson ruined that one. Only 3 hits on the day. Davis had a hit. Matt Joyce had that double. And then Thompson with the big home run in the 8th. His 7th of the season. 28 RBIs for him. Triggs 7 innings. Like I said, that 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Lowers the ERA to 3.26. Colombe, I'm not really sure how to say that, had a perfect 8th for us. And then Hendricks comes in, gets his 9th save of the year. Gives up 1 hit, otherwise great inning for him. Lowers that ERA even more. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you want to enjoy it, please leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't for more A's franchise. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.